Warning: the following video clip contains strong language and has therefore been rated 18 plus by the YouTube NECCA. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's time for the match game. Hollywood Squares, our
With your stars, Kevin Henry, Travis Coulter, Justin Ray, Corey Lawrence, Jason Myers,
the stars of the match game. Hollywood Squares, our
Brandon Scruggs, and Marty Bingle.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Thank you. Welcome
What a
in.
group.
This is a crowd here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in to the 2020 edition of Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour right here at MVG Productions. Glad you could join us here once again. We have another great show in store for you guys this year. We have a lot of fun. This is like one of our biggest productions we put together all year long outside of Game Show Marathon, and we love bringing it to you each and every year. Now, for the past couple of years, I've had Mr. Hunter Dillon as my co-host. Unfortunately, could not be with us here this year for tonight's taping, but I have a very, very applicable and very good replacement for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Marty Bingle.
Hi. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Hi. What's up, everybody?
Brandon, where's your mask? Marty, where's your mask? Get out of here! Let's go! No masks!
Hey,
Socially distance, please.
we've all been tested before the show. We all came up negative. We're all
Yep.
good at this
Yeah,
point.
we're good.
Shoving the thermometer up your butt doesn't count.
No, I only had him do that to you, but that's a whole different story. Just saying.
I gotta say, this is an absolute honor for me to be doing this with you. I'm really excited about doing this, and we shall see how this goes. Let's do it.
All right. Well, Marty, you take your place over there on the panel there, and we're going to meet our two contestants, which we're going to be playing in our first portion of the match games half. Winner goes on to play our other contestant in the Hollywood Squares portion, and somebody tonight could walk out of here $50,000 richer. But before we meet our contestants here, let's actually go talk to the panel really quick. Hello, stars.
Hello, Brandon.
There we go. Isn't this a lively bunch we've got up here today? I mean,
Yes.
All right, fine, screw it. If you're not wearing your mask, I'm taking mine off. There, my face is exposed.
Yeah.
but would it kill you to get a Tic Tac at least first? I'm just saying.
I never took them all.
Right.
And he
Nonetheless,
still has bad breath.
hey, some people can't help it. I mean, what can you do, man? What can you do? But yeah, let's meet our other panel for the match game portion. We have Mr. Kevin Henry up here.
What's going on, everybody? You said bring the funny, I'm bringing the funny.
Oh yeah, you're bringing a lot of other stuff too, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. Our center square from Hollywood Squares, and one of our favorite panelists this year, Mr. Travis Coulter.
Yeah.
Hello.
Quick draw McGraw.
Yes, himself. On the far end there, Mr. Justin Ray.
Yeah.
What's going on, YouTube?
Glad to have you. And down here on the lower tier, two familiar faces here to the match game Hollywood Squares Hour, Mr. Corey Lawrence and Jason Myers.
Yeah. What's up? My boys.
Yeah, two of our regulars here, and again, by far two of the funnier people that I've ever had a chance to meet on here. So,
Pardon?
I've only known them longer. That's the only difference, Kevin. Just saying.
You got a point.
And again, not by much. But again, you're all very funny, which is why I'm glad you all could be here to be on the panel today. So hopefully you guys are ready to bring some good and funny answers, because our contestants are going to need to try to match them here in our first half of the game in order to move on to the Hollywood Squares portion. So let's meet our contestants now, starting off with Mr. Mark Leota.
Hi.
Mark, welcome to Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. Sir, tell us, the good folks at home, about yourself, sir.
Okay, I am 33 years old. I, of course, like to collect video games. I'm a big fan of game shows, which is why I'm here. Daytime Wheel's been going really well this year, and I want to say at this point we're past the halfway point of Bullseye, which is another show I'm hosting.
Yeah, we're doing an off-camera playing a Bullseye here on the channel. So if you guys want to come be a part of that and all the other fun stuff we don't do here for you guys on YouTube, join us up on our Facebook group page, link at the top of my YouTube channel there. So good luck to you, Mark. Hopefully you take home some big money here. And good luck to your opponent here playing you in the match game portion of our game, Mr. Brandon Hinkle.
Oh, hello there, everybody. How y'all doing?
Glad to have you aboard here, Brandon. Tell the good folks home a little about you.
My name is Brandon Hinkle, and I am from Knoxville, Tennessee, and I am a game show lover. I love all games, and I'm a guest ambassador at Burger King.
Fantastic. Glad to have you aboard here, ready to get started in our game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I learned about Knoxville, Tennessee just a couple of weeks ago? Their traffic sucks.
Have you been? Yeah, clearly you've been a trucker. You've been through Knoxville, right?
Yeah, most recently a couple weeks ago to come see you. It was awful.
Yeah.
How awful was it?
I live here. I can tell y'all.
It's DC, but in the Midwest.
2 words. I-40. Enough said.
That's it.
All right. Mark and Brandon, it is going to be your job here to try to match our panel as many times as you can. You're going to have 3 tries to try to get all 6 matches as you can. Person with the most matches at the end of our 3rd round wins this game and moves on to the Hollywood Squares portion of our show, where one person, again, will have a chance to walk away tonight with over $50,000 in cash. So, all right, we drew straws before the show, and Mark, you got the right to select first, so please choose a question. Would you like A or B?
I'll take A, please, Brandon.
Letter A it shall be, sir. A new round of match game for everyone here, and we shall get started with this.
Pray for our souls.
Nah, it ain't gonna be that bad yet. Emily said, "I don't think my new husband likes me. He took our marriage vows to have and to hold quite literally, and he spent the entire honeymoon holding his blank." Yes, again, Emily said, "I don't think my new husband likes me. He took our marriage vows to have and to hold literally, and he spent the entire honeymoon holding his blank." All right, write in your answers there. All right, everybody is in. All right, Mark, we now come to you, sir. Emily said, "I don't think my new husband likes me. He took our marriage vows to have and to hold literally, and he spent the entire honeymoon holding his blank."
I will say holding up his pants.
Holding his pants. Okay. I don't think the audience is a big fan of that particular answer, but we shall see how many pairs of pants we can find up here. Where's John Bergman when we need him at this point, right? All right, we started first here with Mr. Kevin Henry. Kevin, what do you say?
Well, since John couldn't be here, as he's been married allegedly multiple times and he couldn't be here tonight, therefore I gotta fill in for him. And it's obvious that Mark's never been married, so he wouldn't know how to take this literally. And the going thing here is the wife not really liking him too much because he wouldn't give it to her on their honeymoon. Therefore, he was holding selfishly to himself, in the words of Adam Sandler, his tallywhacker.
Tiebreaker.
On the fact that I've never been married.
I have twice.
Fair enough. All right, Travis, over to you.
So after he had gotten married, he a lot of people will argue whether women are smarter than men, but he was really trying to test the phrase if two heads were better than one. He was too busy holding his meat.
Holding his meat. All right, not a match there. All right, Justin, over to you.
Well. Here I am on a panel full of wild-ass idiots.
And you were expecting to be anywhere else.
But
at
I
this
love
point.
every single one of you, and I'm just going to go on record and saying that it does have a shelf life, but in this case, to have and to hold, he wanted to hold on to that virginity, so he was holding on to his wiener.
Ah.
Oh my god.
Well, it seems we have at
And
least
you
one.
hate us?
No.
Seems like we have one definitive answer so far. Marty, over to you. What did you say?
Well, I must say that shelf life was way too short because obviously he couldn't hold it together. I also said junk.
It's junk. Okay. Nothing there. And now to the one man I expect to be holding on to something, Corey Lawrence.
Oh god.
Oh.
We'll be here all night if we have to figure that one out.
Right? Talking about shots fired, I think you just took the shotgun and just started spraying all over the place.
I think so.
The two people on this panel that are the dirtiest of the panel are fixing to reveal their answers. God help us all.
You would expect.
And I'm right next to them. That's what's sucks
All right, let him
right,
answer.
Brandon?
Let him answer. Yes. What? Go ahead.
But I mean, it's good to be here, and I can tell this is going to be a funny night, and I mean really funny night, because to have and to hold, he really couldn't think of anything better to hold except
His junk. Fair
his
enough.
junk.
Oh god.
All right. Fair enough.
There you go.
Nothing there. And finally, moving on, Jason, wrap it up for us.
Now's the time for those prayers, Justin.
Yes.
Start praying.
Wrap it up. I hope that's not literal.
Hail Mary, full of
Tiny
grace, and
junk, too.
omnipotence. Bless us all. We're so thankful for this night. Amen.
I think we are.
Now I know why this seat is called the Petty Deutsch seat, because obviously the definitive answer is hold his meat, right?
Right.
You're a meat coach.
But that's not the only thing he was holding.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Reason why she don't like him is because he can't seem to control his inhibitions. He's been drinking ever since they got married. And drinking a little too much causes him to have to want to pee. So him trying to be the good guy, he tried to hold his bladder the whole time.
Hold his bladder. Okay.
Fair enough.
That wasn't bad.
Frogs had a balls from that. Damn.
All right. So we got 5 sets of junk and a bladder up there. Unfortunately, not one single pair of pants to hold it all together. Unfortunately, Mark. So no points for you off of that one. So, all right. So that means Brandon, you're going to be up for your first question here. Let's see what you can do with letter B here. Again, everybody plays this one.
Yeah.
Carl the cowboy isn't so absent-minded. He took his wife to the barn and took his horse to the blank. Carl the cowboy isn't so absent-minded. He took his wife to the barn and took his horse to blank, or to the blank. Answer it however you see fit. Everybody
My
is
answer's
in.
a hell of a lot more funnier.
All right, Brandon, over to you, sir. Again, Carl the cowboy isn't so absent-minded. He took his wife to the barn and took his horse to blank. What
I
say
remember
you?
one episode that I saw this Mr. Ed show, and I think as someone said, he took his horse to the bar.
Took his horse to the bar. Okay. Not a bad answer. Not a bad answer there.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Apparently got mixed reaction from the audience here. We'll see we'll see how many bars we can find up here. Kevin, we start with you.
You know, I was actually torn between two. I had thought about bar, but I thought that was too obvious of an answer. You know, if this farmer is that dumb to take the horse to the barn, he's got to be, or take his wife to the barn, he's got to be taking the horse where else but the bedroom!
Bedroom. Not a match there, unfortunately, but a good answer there. All right, Travis, what say you?
You know, I'm on that same wavelength. You know, if he's taking the horse, or sorry, wife, if I get the correct words out, you ain't gonna find any bars here. He took the horse to the bedroom.
Bedroom. Okay, that's no match there. All right, Justin, over to you.
Well, as much fun as that would be to play hide the hobby horse in the bedroom, I said, unfortunately, take the horse to the Old Town Road.
Old Town
Go
Road.
ahead. Boo me. I'm already nothing else.
No, I'm not faulting for you. I'm not faulting you for that, Justin.
Yeah, I mean, don't fault her, but like at the same time, like I've heard far worse on this show in years
Oh,
past.
definitely.
So I'm
There's
like,
been far worse.
Oh,
Brandon.
all right, let's see if my co-host can come up with a bar for us, Marty.
Well, I think mine was just as bad, honestly. I could not come up with anything. But, I mean, if you're looking for some dinner, you know, I said he took him to the meat cutter.
Meat cutter. Good night. Well. Wow. So
You got some explaining to do, Jason.
I was about to say, so he's riding his wife in the barn.
Okay.
He's riding his wife in the barn and taking the horse to the slaughterhouse. Lovely. Okay. Note to self: never give Marty a horse. Okay, moving on. Corey, over to you.
That's a good idea, actually.
Corey, what
All
say you?
I thought about this. That's why I had to ask you 3 times to make sure I heard correctly. But never give Marty a horse, because the poor thing would probably end up just like in The Godfather, its head cut off because the wife was too pissed off because he took the horse to the bedroom.
Bedroom, right. So
Wait a minute. The horse actually has a name now? When?
I mean, you can name the horse whatever you want, but again, not a match there.
Oh, good point. Good point.
Jason, wrap it up for us.
Again, I see why this is the Patty Deutsch here.
I think we should.
Now, hear me out here. The thing did say he's not so absent-minded, right?
Right.
He took his wife to the barn. He took the horse to the Kentucky Derby.
Kentucky Derby.
You thought outside the box for that one.
Not a bad answer at all there, sir. Not bad at all. All right. Unfortunately, 2 questions up, 2 questions down, and we have no points on the board. So we are going to pause for the cause and take a quick commercial timeout. We'll be back for the completion of Match Game right after this here on Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. Stay with us, folks. Welcome back to the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. After our first round of the match game here, we have a score of absolutely nothing. Zilch, nada, zero. Forget about it. Nobody's scoring any points at this rate. But We're going to try to turn that around here with our second and third rounds of play here. We have no score, so Mark, you're going to get the first choice again, sir. Would you like A or B this time?
Let's try B this time.
Going with B this time. All right. Then you didn't match anybody last time, so once again, everybody will play on this one. All right.
Except for you.
Bell, shut up.
Yeah. The plastic surgeon said, I had a really weird patient yesterday.
How weird was he?
Was he?
It wasn't necessarily one of those, but I'll take it nonetheless. He wanted a nose job, but wanted the new nose upside down. He said it would be easier to carry his blank in.
Dear God.
Yes.
Not the route I was thinking.
Yes, again, the plastic surgeon said, I had a really weird patient yesterday. He wanted a nose job, but wanted the new nose upside down. He said it would be easier to carry his blank in.
I'm just going to slip on this red wig real quick here.
Do you need a fancy sweater down there too, Jason?
Hey.
I might, depending on this answer.
I'm pretty sure we can find.
Hey, look, everybody! It's a cross between Mr. Rogers and Patty Deutsch down there.
No.
Not like that.
No.
You're saying this is Mr. Deutsch's neighborhood.
You're not wrong by any means. You're not
All
wrong by
right,
any-
let me go ahead and DM you.
All right, needed answers, guys.
Coming in. There you go.
And waiting on Justin.
Okay.
Everybody's
That's all I can
Jason,
come up
please don't
with.
start singing.
All right.
I wasn't gonna.
Mark, we come back to you now for your answer. The plastic surgeon said, I had a really weird patient yesterday. He wanted a nose job, but wanted the new nose upside down. He said it would be easier to carry his blank in.
How about his ring?
His ring. Okay. Not an awful answer, but all right, we'll see if that works out. See how many nose rings we could find. Quite common you find in a nose. Kevin, we go to you.
You know, we were having this talk just over the commercial break about having to think on the spot in order to be successful at this game, or to have any kind of credibility or success.
Mm-hmm.
Which, of course, in this game, that all goes out the window. But you know, the first thing that I thought of, and this actually happened to me the other night, and it happens quite often when the air gets dry and all this stuff, and I always have to hold my nose back. It's a major pain in the ass. So, in this patient being very weird, I thought along his lines, and I thought it'd be easy to put the nose upside down so you have so you're able to hold back all that blood.
Oh, hold the blood in. Okay. All right. Good answer there. Not
You
what.
don't gotta put your head up anymore.
This is true. It's very true. Nothing there for it. Travis, over to you.
Yeah, I didn't like that question. I was just trying to think of things that had like, I guess, multiple, sticks or prongs, and either it came down to two answers, a fork, which I was like, well, that'd be pretty painful. But the other thing that I thought of is, well, when you're not licking it, you can just stick it there. A popsicle.
A popsicle. All right.
God.
All right. Funny answer. Not what we're looking for, though. Justin, over to you.
I want some of what he's smoking.
Well, I'm kind of with Travis on this one because I could not think of one single solitary funny or even remotely close answer to what Mark said. So, from history, the only way to commit mummification on somebody is to go up through the nose and get their brains. So, I said brains.
Said brains. Okay. Taking a historical route on it. Not the match, though. Marty, we come down to you.
I merely just thought about the size of the nose. I gotta be honest, this was not what I was originally thinking of when I first heard this question. If it's like a little basket, because think if you flip your nose upside down, don't try that at home. If you flip it upside down, it could be like a little basket, and if it's small enough, you could possibly hold some Fruit Loops. I mean, why not?
Some Fruit Loops, okay.
Sure.
Well, you know what they say about Fruit Loops? Follow your nose, but anyway.
Yep, exactly.
Corey, over to you.
Exactly.
No,
All right, Brandon. This took a little bit of time mulling over, but I think I came up with at least a sensible answer here. To have his nose upside down so he could end up storing his money in.
His money in, okay. So you're carrying it like a change purse, I see. All right, fair enough. All right, still looking to hope we find a ring somewhere. Jason, do you have it?
Mr. Deutsch.
I might need that sweater after all.
Okay.
Because this patient was weird. I mean, he weird. I've seen how weird this patient is. His lifelong dream was to be a human Pez dispenser, so he turned his nose upside down to stick some Pez candy in there.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
I like it.
Okay, so 3 questions, not a single score yet. This is going down wonderfully, folks. this game is so 2020, you don't even know right now.
Next year, he will not have any of us back.
All right, Brandon, let's see if you can get on the board here with your question. You get letter A. Again, nobody has yet to match, so that means everybody, once again, will play this time.
Everybody prays.
All right, Larry said, "That must be the world's oldest McDonald's I've ever went to. Instead of golden...
How old is it?
I knew that was coming.
Instead of golden arches, it has blank arches."
I have a couple ways.
All right, again, Larry said that this must be the world's oldest McDonald's I've ever been to. Instead of golden arches, it has blank arches.
Instead of golden arches, it has blank arches. Got it.
Got it.
And just waiting
for
on...
that sweater now.
Hey,
You look so pretty.
hey, Seamus, where are you at? Can you find Jason like the shiniest sweater we've got in the costume department? And just bring it out to him.
I'm supposed to be Patty Deutsch, not Fanny Flag.
Same difference? Question mark?
Look, going out needs to go out with a bang. Right?
Sure, why not?
All right.
Thank
Brandon,
God
we
you
didn't
ain't
have
got
any.
Fanny Flag's rack.
We ain't got
We didn't
none.
actually
Whoa.
have any shiny. We didn't have any shiny sweaters in the bag. Just to let you know.
Ah, dang it! All right, I'm gonna have to. I'm about to put
I
that
just
in the...
checked.
All right,
Javen, did you
appreciate
check
it.
my PM?
I'll have to check. I'll have to see what I can do about that next year. Nonetheless, Brandon, we're back to you again. Larry said that this must be the world's oldest McDonald's I've ever been to. Instead of golden arches, it has blank arches.
Burger, like Big Macs and that McDonald's sells like Big Macs and everything. Burger.
Burger arches. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can find any burger arches up there, although I've never heard of them personally. Kevin, we'll start with you.
So this is such an old McDonald's. I mean, Ray Kroc couldn't even come up with this.
Right.
Those golden arches, you see a new McDonald's, you see them all nice and shiny and lit up. Well, they got so old, and I was thinking of rusty arches, but then again, it was older than that. So they're disintegrated to the point that there were no arches.
No arches.
Yes.
All right. Good answer there, but unfortunately does not match there. We go on over to Travis now.
Well, I guess McDonald's. I probably overthought it and maybe made them a little older than they were, but they've been around long enough, so screw it. The arches are they go back a long ways. They're made of bedrock.
Bedrock, okay.
That's a good one.
Another good answer there. Not a match, though. Justin?
Well, once again, Kevin,
Yes.
you're in my head, sir, but I had to stop at rusted. So
Rusted
I said
arches.
rusty arches.
Okay. No match there. All right, Marty.
Well, y'all went back further than I did. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, McDonald's has been around for like ever, and you think that those golden arches aren't so golden anymore. I said gray arches.
Gray arches. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Decent answer. Not bad there. Corey, what about you?
Here's what I went with because I listened to the question here and thought old. They were, instead of golden arches, white arches.
They were white arches. Okay. All right. They lost all the shine. So, yeah, no match there. And Jason, wrap it up.
I mean, this McDonald's is old, right?
All
Like
right.
old before anybody even thought about making arches out of gold or silver or bronze or any kind of metal for that matter.
You mean they're older than you?
Possibly.
Yeah, believe it or not, they're older than me. Yeah.
Really,
They're so
then?
old. They're so old. They're petrified wood arches.
Petrified wood arches. All right.
Just
All
give
right.
it the split when you enter the building. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, well, petrified wood arches gives us a score of absolutely nothing after 2 rounds. We're all
Great job, guys.
just
Yeah.
to take a line from our buddy Jason Myers here. This game's off to a fantastic stop.
There you go.
Indeed.
Let's see if we can turn things around in our third and final round. Again, somebody must score points here in order to win, in order to move on to Hollywood Squares. Mark, you still have the option, sir. A or B this time?
A.
Letter A. All right. Time for everybody to get on the same page here. Let's score some points here. He's chosen letter A. Here it is. And again, everybody plays on this one. Tom said, I don't think my doctor really cares about my health. When I had the flu, he told me to get a second opinion from blank. Yeah, Tom said, I don't think my doctor really cares about my health. When I had the flu, he told me to get a second opinion from blank. Everybody. Okay, Mark, think really hard before you answer this, because this is, you need to score some points here. Tom said, I don't think my doctor really cares about my health. When I had the flu, he told me to get a second opinion from blank.
A psychiatrist.
A psychiatrist. Okay.
That's a good.
That's a good answer.
Not bad. Not
That's
bad.
a good answer for real.
All right. Let us see how many psychiatrists we are able to find up here somewhere. All right, Kevin, we start with you.
It's been said a lot about a certain individual who people would not take medical orders from. And if this doctor really did not care about Tom, then he must have told him to get a second opinion from the one person who knows absolutely jack diddly squat about medical stuff, and that would be President Donald Trump!
How appropriate.
Yeah, very true. All right. Not a match, but
Still a
another,
good answer. I
still
stand
damn
by
good
it.
answer, though, for sure. Travis, over to you.
All right. So I was just thinking along the lines of people that are in Tom's life that probably don't care about him as much. And you always have the beef with the in-laws. So I went with his mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law. All right.
Good one.
Yeah, very true there. Good answer. Justin.
I'm sorry, man. I really wish that I'd said psychiatrist because that was a fantastic answer. One of your greatest ones all night long. But unfortunately, I went the crazier route and I said a witch doctor.
Witch doctor. All right. A good answer. Not a match there.
I'm going to try to sing the Witch Doctor song.
All right.
Good idea.
Marty, over to you.
Well, I got to be honest, Mark. That was a really good answer. I did not say it either. I think I may have went a crazier route. I said Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil.
Oh,
That's
that's a good one.
That's a good answer.
Judges,
That's really a good answer.
I gotta go with the judges on this one because it Dr. Phil is technically a specific psychiatrist. All right, judges are saying no on that one. So I wish I tried to claim a case for you, Mark. Not enough there. Corey, over to you.
I went a little bit cheeky, so to say, with this because instead of getting advice from his doctor, he got it from a proctologist.
A proctologist. Okay.
Proctologist.
Wrong kind of doctor in that case. And Jason, wrap it up for us. We are looking for hopefully one psychiatrist here.
Well, that's the thing.
And apparently the Price is Right is still filming next door at this point.
God damn it, Drew Carey, you couldn't give it a rest for one day.
Sorry, my mic was on. My fault.
You're fine, dude.
Jason, settle down. Settle down. You look pretty in that sweater.
I couldn't have any.
Stop. You're just saying that because it's true. Anyways.
You know what? Someone's got to pep you up, buddy. I'm glad to be of service.
Anyways, but that's the problem with society nowadays. Everybody thinks they're a doctor. So if you expect your actual doctor to care about you and they don't, like this one does, who better to turn to than either your wife or your significant other?
All right, for significant other. Okay. All right, another good.
For a minute there, I thought you were going to say Bill Cosby with the way your voice was going.
Oh no!
All right.
No, if I was
Dr.
gonna go
Rude.
that route, I'd say give him a Jello pudding pop and send him off to bed.
Oh my god!
You see, you can't be doing that, Jason, because you know Bill is in the prison. He's getting the pills and he's getting the told up.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
but the joke was right there.
Okay. So
I'm afraid for my segment.
I fear for the rest of the show now at this point. All right. No points for you, Mark, unfortunately. Again, really good answer that time. Just nobody matched you there. So, Brandon, all you need is to match one person's answer up here, and you're going on to Hollywood Squares. If not, we're going to have to go to a tiebreaker on this one. So, Brandon, you get letter B on this one. Again, everybody plays.
Yeah.
Pinocchio said.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
It's a lie. No matter what he said, it's a lie.
No, actually, it's a true story on this one. Because apparently times have been hard for Geppetto and his wood carving shop. So Geppetto came home really drunk last night and out of his mind. So he ended up trying to saw Pinocchio's blank off.
Oh, dear God.
Corey, get out of my head. I think I know where you're going with this.
Just write it down, Jason. Just write it down.
I know where both of you are going.
All right. Once again, Pinocchio said Geppetto came home really drunk last night and out of his mind. He tried to saw his blank
Is that
off.
what you were thinking, Jason?
All you gotta do is match one person, and we are moving. And you're gonna be moving on to Hollywood Squares. So, all right, give me the best answer you can come up with. Pinocchio said Geppetto came home really drunk last night and out of his mind. He tried to saw his blank off.
I'm going to say probably his ear.
His ear. Okay.
Boo!
Yeah.
All right.
I think I know what people was thinking about.
All right. We shall have to see. We only need one ear, and you move on to Hollywood Squares. Kevin, we start with you.
He is sure in the hell not gonna get it from me.
Oh Lord!
It's Woody Woodpecker.
Travis, over to you.
He saw off his leg last night.
His leg. Okay.
Oh,
Match
nice.
there.
That was my first slot.
All right.
Was it his third leg?
No, not in this case. Justin, over to you.
All right.
Renaissance man right here, Justin Ray.
So instead of cutting his ear off, Geppetto cut off his twig and two berries and made him a girl.
Oh, yeah.
God.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
That would be good.
No match there. Marty, over to you.
I mean, yes, he had those floppy little donkey ears, but there was something else of his that was floppy too. His junk.
His junk. All right. No match there. Corey.
He cut off, instead of his ear, he cut off his nose.
His nose. All right.
Nose.
Obviously probably the best answer there. And all right, we need one ear, and it all comes down to Jason. Jason, what did you say?
Corey just happened to peek over on my card. I said nose as well.
Nose as well. All right.
I was gonna say if Jason said ears, will die.
Well,
I know.
No.
So after 3 rounds of the match game, nobody got any points at all. So that means we are going to have to go to a tiebreaker question here. It's going to be very simple. All right, Mark and Brandon, you're each going to PM me your answers to this particular question. We're going to go down the panelists one at a time till somebody gives one of your 2 answers. First person to get their answer matched wins and goes on to Hollywood Squares. So for both Mark and Brandon, please write down your best response, your best answer to this. A type of salad. Write down a type of salad. PM me your answer. All right. Both answers are in. All right, we're going to go down the panel one at a time to see who can match someone's answer first. If they can, they're going on to Hollywood Squares. Kevin, we'll start with you. Name a type of salad.
Potato salad.
No match there. Travis.
He's muted.
All right, we'll come back to him. Sorry, Justin. We'll come back to you,
Caesar salad.
Yes.
Caesar salad is a match. Mark gets it. He's moving on. Yeah,
Mark. A winner?
Yes, Mark.
Apparently.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Mark said Caesar salad. Brandon said fruit salad, which are both good answers there. Unfortunately, Mark, by the miracle of a tiebreaker, you have won the game. You are moving on to Hollywood Squares Prussia. Congratulations, sir.
Good game, Brandon.
And you, Mark. I tried my hardest.
All right, a tough break there for you, Brandon, but you're not going to leave here empty-handed, sir, for just participating in this. We're going to give you $2,500, and our thanks for playing here on the Match Game Hollywood Squares. Give it up for Mr. Brandon Hinkle right there, folks.
Thanks, guys. I gave you my best. Bye.
Good job, Brandon.
All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and take a brief commercial break. Me and Mark are going to switch places, and we're going to come back for the Hollywood Squares portion of the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. We'll do that right after the break. Stay with us.
And now, it's time for more of the Match Game. Hollywood Square, Hour with
Cedric Witherspoon. Jonathan Van Der Hill. Nelson Israd.
Oh, shut up. And taking over the star of the Hollywood Squares,
Mr. Marty Bingo.
Yes, sir. All right, here we are. Woo. Oh, man. Here we are, folks. You love me. You love me. I am so delighted to be hosting this. Welcome back to the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. I'm here with Mark, who finally won our match game portion. A segment I thought we would never get done.
By some sort of miracle.
By some sort of miracle, he has won the match game portion, and now he's going to play the Hollywood Squares portion against our challenger here. Mark, honest to God, did you ever think you'd ever get up here after all that?
The way that game was going, I honestly thought Brandon was actually going to get up here the way I kept exchanging zeros.
Well, that's what happens in match games sometimes. But that's in the past now. Let's get you over here. Have a seat there. There you go. And we will welcome our player in the X position. Our X position player is one who was on our panel last year for Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. Now she's playing as a contestant. It's Miss Ricky Johnson. Ricky, welcome.
Hi, Marty. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. I am so delighted to be hosting this here. As I just said, Ricky was a panelist last year on the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour, but now you're a contestant. So, care to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Fun fact: I was a contestant in 2018 version, and now I'm back for the 2020 version, going into 2021. And last year, I started a YouTube channel called Trans Gamer Girl. Go check it out, by the way. It's really awesome. I do a lot of gameplays and some other fun stuff. And I'm a janitor full-time from Bexley, Ohio. And I love to swim, model, obviously play video games, eat and travel, and shop.
I don't know if traveling is really appropriate for during these times, but once it's safe, I'm sure you'd love to travel again, right? We'll go with that. Okay. Good luck to you. Good luck to Mark as well. Let's reintroduce our 3 stars we have up there on the top row. You've already met everybody on the bottom 2 rows, but Brandon and I have switched places. Brandon is now in the spot that I was during the match game portion. How does it feel down there, Brandon?
Cramped as usual. I forgot to get a bigger chair for myself.
Did you talk?
I can do it standing up.
I mean, I will if I have to. Worst case.
If you have to, I don't care. Nice to have you down there. It's nice to have our 3 new stars up there. Our first one up there, he is one of our resident comedians up in here. You heard his voice earlier. He is Shedrick Weatherspoon Jr.
Did someone get some jello pudding for you? What's up, everybody?
Oh, God.
Here we go.
This is gonna be
I love it.
Our second panelist is one who has not been here at MVG in ages, but we're so happy we could get him back here tonight for the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. It's Jay Van Diesel right up there.
There you go.
What's up, everybody?
Good to have you here.
It's great to be here.
And of course, I am prepared for the riot that's about to happen.
It's gonna be a big one. They're in charge of the door.
It's gonna be a big one. I'm just thankfully I have a shield around here. I have a little button here. There you go. See a shield. Look at that. I'm protecting myself. We are going above and beyond this year.
Hey, Marty.
Not even a face mask can protect us here.
I don't have a face mask. Yes, Justin?
Are you sure?
At this point, no.
Good answer.
I know.
Good
Up
answer.
there in the 3rd position over there, he is America's sweetheart, and you might want to prepare, folks. It's Nelson Nesrod right up there.
Are you sure?
Boo! Boo!
The walking coronavirus has arrived. Help!
Oh my!
Well, see, thankfully it helps. Thankfully, it helps everyone else because you can see right here, Booyakasha right now. What now? I came prepared on this set with one of these damn things. So,
I'm glad someone came prepared, at least. This is all right. Let's get started here. For those who don't know how Hollywood Squares works, it's real simple. Our contestants are going to pick a celebrity. I'll ask them a question. It's up to them to see if they agree or if they are just fibbing. Which at this point, I think some of them are. 3 in a row, across, up and down, diagonally. First one to 3 or 5, if we ever get to that route, wins the money. In this case, his first game is worth $1,000. Each square is worth $250. But each of our first 3 games has a secret square. One of our stars is sitting in the secret square. And if they find the secret square, I will ask them a special question. Get it right, this first game Secret Square jackpot is $40,000 in cold hard cash. Ooh, $40,000.
Because
Yes,
no
that's
one
huge.
won the Secret Square jackpot last year's game, we decided to carry it over for this year. So we're starting at 40 grand on this one. So
40 grand this year. Whoever has the most amount of money as the time up bell hits will go on to play the super match where someone could win as much as $50,000. So potentially 6 figures at stake here. We're going to start with Ricky in the exposition. Ricky, make your first selection.
I would go with the beautiful and lovely Brandon Scruggs.
Brandon Scruggs.
Hey! Well, dang.
Well. Didn't this happen last year? The first selection for Secret Square?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is starting to become a habit around here, but why me?
No.
Wait, wasn't Jason the Secret Square last year?
Yes.
I remember what he said too.
That's true. I still remember that.
Now, Brandon, let me ask you: were you prepared at all?
Not to be Secret Square first, but all right. I guess
I thought so. I thought you
we're
were
doing
prepared.
this.
How I felt.
Not to put any pressure on you, Brandon, but this is a $40,000 question, and I have it.
No pressure.
Here. I have it right here. No pressure. What year did BMW debut the M5? Was it 1981, 1983, or 1985?
The M5, you said?
Yes, the M5.
If my memory serves me right, and again, I was just a wee little baby when this was out. I was born in 84. I want to say it came out the year after I was born, so I'm going to say 85.
Ricky, this is for $40,000. Brandon says 1985. Do you agree or disagree?
I will agree.
The M5 was first released in 1985. X gets the square and the money.
Thank you, Brandon.
Well done.
Wowza!
Wow. Wowza. $40,000 for you. That is yours to keep no matter what. Congratulations to you. Back to the regular game. Mark, we go over to you.
Hi, Nels.
Nels, that's right. I know. Nels, that's right. America's sweetheart around here. Nels, what author's headstone includes the phrase, "Quoth the Raven, nevermore"?
That would be Edgar Allan Poe.
Nice punchline there, Nels.
Punchline ever is no punchline. Enough said.
There you go.
We want a punchline, boo.
I will agree, Marty.
It is Edgar Allan Poe. Circle gets square. All right, Ricky. Where to?
I would go with my fellow Ohioan, Kevin Henry.
Kevin Henry. Host of Gold Rush here on MVG. Kevin, nice to have you here, man.
Nice to be here, Ricky. OH!
IO!
There you go. Kevin,
Yeah.
the USDA recommends keeping your canned fruit in the refrigerator for up to how long once it's open?
How long after it's been open?
Yes.
Longer than salt. I know that from experience. America's sweetheart, my ass. Antarctica's sweetheart.
Nels, are you gonna let him smack talk you like that?
Easy.
Well, maybe. I'll just think of something later.
I would say just a week.
And I will agree with that.
The range is 5 to 7 days. A week will take it. X gets a square.
Thank you, Kevin.
No sweat.
No sweat. I like it. Mark, over to you.
Shedrick the block.
Shedrick Weatherspoon.
Shoot, what's up?
Shedrick, nice to have you here, man.
Same back at you, Marty. It's great to be here. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Coined in 2003, what is the term for the principle that all data on the internet should be treated equally and not interfered with or discriminated against by private companies or government agencies?
What is Rule 34? No.
Good one.
The Privacy Act? I don't know.
The Privacy Act.
Disagree?
Net neutrality. Circle gets a square.
Okay.
Okay, Ricky. Where to?
My bad. I'll go with JVD for the black, please.
JVD for the block.
Do it.
JVD. It's been a while, man.
Too long, I think. I can't wait until I start rerunning certain shows back.
Right. What title role was filled by Lon Chaney in 1923, Charles Lapton in 1939, and Anthony Hopkins in 1982?
That'd be the early years of Dick Cheney.
Dang.
I'm going to say Don Quixote.
Don
I'm
Quixote.
going to disagree on that one.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even know that.
You're a little bit on this show, don't you? All right, Mark. Where to?
Jason Myers.
Jason Myers from Definition right here on MVG. Jason, what's up, man?
What's up?
What's up? Between 1951 and 1992, Jason, there were 928 nuclear explosive tests at the test site in what U.S. state?
Dallas, how's your neighborhood up there?
All it took was one fart.
Expecting
That's a
wow.
weapon.
Let's talk about massive wipeout. That's where you look. No. They took place in New Mexico.
All right. Well, Jason's a pretty smart cookie, so I'll agree.
No, it was actually Nevada.
Oh.
You fell for the bluff. Did it, dumbass?
Nevada.
You fool!
Ricky,
You
where
fool!
I mean, X gets the
To
square.
win, Corey Lawrence.
I think X got that square, by the way.
Yeah,
X got that square, not the sister.
Corey Lawrence.
Hello.
Hi. During the 1992 Los Angeles riots, one of these, worn by Madonna in a video, was stolen from Fredericks of Hollywood. What?
For virginity? Nope.
Yeah.
She lost that way
Yeah, I'm gonna
too
say that's-
far.
Yeah,
Right,
she lost
right.
that in like 1985, bro.
A bra.
A bra.
Oh my.
Oh boy. I got no clue, so I'm just gonna agree.
No. If I'm pronouncing this right, I believe it's a bustier. I think it is.
Yeah, no.
Isn't that a bra?
No,
it
it's
is a
not.
form. It is a form-fitting garment for women, traditionally worn as lingerie.
Okay.
Yeah, two different things there, unfortunately.
Two completely different things. So,
Okay.
so
Learning experience.
there you go. Mark, pick square.
Justin Ray, please.
Justin Ray. Justin, how many gold medals did the United States win in the 1980 Summer Olympics held in Russia?
4.
Says 4.
Okay. Well, I wasn't born in 1980, but I think it may have been more than that. I'm going to disagree.
Well, you're right to disagree, but you were wrong that it was more. They did not win any. They boycotted the 1980 Olympics.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Circle gets a square there. Yeah,
The more you know.
Yes, yes. Well, there's only one square left.
I think I'm gonna take Travis.
Hi, Travis. What bird is New Zealand's national symbol?
About 10 dodos falling off the cliff. New Zealand's national bird is very fruity. It's a kiwi.
He is right. I will agree.
It is the kiwi. X gets a square in the win. Well, after that very long first round, let's hope we don't have to go through that again. Game 2, still worth $1,000, and each square is worth $250 again. Our Secret Square jackpot has been reset to $10,000 since Ricky won it. It has been reset to $10,000. All right, Mark, you start off this time. Where to?
You're not gonna have to wait till the end this time, Travis. You're going right back to work here.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? Is this gonna become a regular thing now, where people just find the secret square right off the freaking bat?
Travis, I have a question here, and it is worth $10,000. I have it right here. Okay. Prior to 2016, which pitcher was the last to win back-to-back Cy Young Awards in the American League? Was it Pedro Martinez, Justin Verlander, or Jim Palmer?
Total guess, but Jim Palmer.
This is for $10,000, Mark.
I'll disagree.
The last one to win back-to-back Cy Youngs, Pedro Martinez in 1999 and 2000. Good job. Yes, Jim Palmer won back-to-back, but he won it in 1975 and 1976. So not the last. Good job to you, $10,000 there. Ricky, where to?
Okay. I will take Shedrick.
Shedrick, where's the spoon? Oh, this ought to be good. Shedrick, according to a recent study by the University of Cambridge, 55% of millennials are unhappy about what?
Trying to get their next piece of pie. No.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Like you would know what he's talking about.
Oh, like you would know, Kevin.
All right, ladies, settle down up there.
Gentlemen, calm down. Look, Nels, Kevin's got about a little bit more of a mileage than you have, dude, about eating pie. A wink.
Oh my gosh.
Shots fired.
That's fired.
All right. That being said, 55% of millennials are unhappy that they can't be on their cell phones in class.
Can't be on their cell phones in class.
I'm gonna have to disagree on that one.
55% of millennials are unhappy about democracy. X gets the square. Yep. Okay, Mark.
Okay, I will pick Kevin, please.
Kevin Henry.
Why would you do that?
Why not?
Because I'm smart, you salty son of a bitch.
And shots got fired.
Of course.
Kevin, in what movie does Adam Sandler go back to school at the age of 27?
You know, it's funny because Nelson Ezra went to that same school and still couldn't get it on with Miss Slippy.
Like you know the movie, jerk.
Actually, you know, one of my favorites. You get your ass out there and you find that effing dog. The movie is Billy Madison.
I've seen that movie, and I am going to agree.
The movie is indeed Billy Madison. Good job. So good square.
So what do I know there, Nels? Go ahead and tell me.
Well, I didn't think you knew that.
Well, he did.
Well,
Ricky,
of
over to
course.
you. Ricky, over to you.
Justin Ray for the black, please.
Justin Ray. Hi. Oh, this one's gonna be fun.
The way you said that.
Yes. Justin, in a 1982 Playgirl interview, actress Margot Kidder said that she had romantic fantasies about this man. Who?
Mark Leota.
Nels.
Wow.
I never knew he was a girl.
I'm not surprised at this point.
Well, thank you for ruining my punchline. I was fixing to say Nell Snesrud, but I digress. Anyways, most were fantasizing about getting Burt Lancaster, so that's who I'm going to go with. Smokey the Bandit.
Well, I'm going to disagree on that.
Fidel Castro. X gets square.
What?
Fidel
It had to be him.
Yep.
Well, think about it. That's because he had hair around his cigar.
Yes. Oh. Yep. Say no more. Mark, over to you.
Okay.
Well, there goes our
let's
time
go with
slot.
Nels.
Nels. Nels Snesrud. Hello, Nels.
So,
Nels, this 1985 animated TV special had the Peanut Gang perform the Broadway musical with the same name. What was this name?
Mark Leota and Jamie.
Damn.
Shade thrown.
I'm going to say Cats.
Cats.
Agree?
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Ah.
This is the Were You Paying Attention department. So, Ricky gets that one. X gets squared there. Ricky, you have an interesting situation. Where do you want to go?
Jason Myers for the win, please.
Jason Myers for the win. Pressure.
Not at all. You can't do any worse than Nels just did.
Oof.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah. Jason, in 1066, 1758, and 1985, what celestial traveler appeared in our skies?
John Bergman's grandmother.
She's been around long enough. That's quite a possibility.
When you get a hold of a time machine, anything is possible. She planned on rewriting history for every freaking year.
Wow. That explains a lot then.
Yeah,
It does. It does.
That would be the Hale-Bopp comet.
I'll agree.
Halley's Comet.
Ooh.
Halley's Comet.
Yeah.
Yep, and it won't appear again, I believe, if I'm doing the math correctly, until the year 2061. I believe that's correct.
Good Lord.
I think, because I believe it's every 75 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mark.
JVD to block, please.
JVD to block.
Yeah.
JVD to block. A study released in 2011, JVD, revealed that men tend to undergo a sharp drop in testosterone after doing what?
Looking at Rosie O'Donnell. Okay, I'm gonna doubt it's Make Love because there's no way in hell it would be that. I'm gonna say Sleep.
Sleep.
All agree.
Having children.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Wow. Circle. No, X gets. No, we can't. We can't because
Yeah, she has to get it by herself.
we haven't explained this yet. We are doing this via classic Hollywood Squares rules, as per usual.
Yeah.
So Ricky, you got to earn that on your own.
Well, then I'm gonna have to take JVD for the win, please.
All right, JVD. All right, JVD. What does Healthline say you should swish around your mouth to ease the pain of a toothache?
Let me just open up the
Get
liquor
your
cabinet.
mind out of
It's a guarantee you urge ain't gonna fucking work.
Nope.
If I believe correctly, I think it's whiskey.
I'll agree. I saw this on Family Guy one time.
Salt water. Circle gets square.
Oh, really? Saltwater.
Salt
Huh.
water. Salt water. Salt water.
Corey Lawrence for the win, please.
Corey Lawrence for the win. All right, Corey. Martha Stewart says you can remove bad odors from a refrigerator by leaving a tray of what inside?
No. No, Sned's words, farts.
Of course, you would go there.
Oh God!
Can't even blame me for that one.
Oh,
You can't.
Mm-mm. You leave a tray of what in the fridge? You said, correct?
Yep.
I'm gonna go with the old wives' tale. I'm gonna say a tray of baking soda.
Okay. Disagree?
Coffee grounds. Circle gets square in the win.
Wow.
Wow, that's impressive. I thought it was baking soda.
Nope. It's coffee grounds. And with that, Mark is taking a $250 lead. Impressive. Game 3, we now double the stakes, $2,000. And each square is now worth $500.
Not
Boy,
bad.
Brandon, he didn't get a chance to play that round.
It's okay.
Yeah, poor Brandon.
I ain't worried about
He ain't worried. I swear, if someone finds the secret square on the first pick again, I'm going home.
I think we all are.
Secret squares back to $10,000 again. Ricky,
Birdman's here.
I'll go with Brandon Scruggs.
Brandon.
Nope. Not me this time.
Yay, I can stay.
Pat stayed away.
Now, Brandon, now used to treat motion sickness, Dramamine was originally formulated to treat what condition? Oh, God.
Chronic bitching.
He's not
Everyone
wrong.
knows something about that.
Indeed.
Oh, God.
He's not wrong.
Wrong.
He's not wrong.
No, actually, this is actually kind of an interesting fact about it. Dramamine was actually used to get rid of lightheadedness, like if you're getting like to extreme heights. So yeah, it was to get rid of like lightheadedness and dizzy spells.
And I will agree on that.
No, it was originally used for allergies.
Good bluff.
All right, Mark, where to?
Kevin Henry, please.
Kevin Henry.
Yeah.
Yay.
Notice he's a one-man booing crew.
Oh,
Yes.
shut up.
Yeah.
I know how I'm loved around here.
You're a ding dong.
This portion brought to you by Hostess. Anyway, Kevin, who is the
And not
only
by ho-hos, because Nels is a hoe.
Oh, damn, man, you just putting his business out there on Front Street like that, Corey. Jeez.
Brandon, if you don't make this show for mature audiences, I don't know what's wrong with you.
No, I said I already know I'm gonna have to run the bumper at the beginning of this production, but nonetheless.
Good. Okay. Good. Glad we got that out of the way. Kevin, who is the only 20th century American president whose last name begins with a vowel?
Oh, it's got to be Barack Obama.
Okay. If I remember correctly, Obama's presidency was in the late 2000s decade, which would put him in the 21st century. So, disagree.
Dwight D. Eisenhower.
You see, I can't bluff as well as Brandon can over there.
That was a good bluff. Not gonna lie.
And Marcus Canadian, I didn't know he knew his American history.
It happens from time to time. They pay attention as
I may
well.
not be as strong on American history as a lot of you guys are, but I know some things.
Yep. All right, Ricky. Where to?
Shedrick for the black.
Shedrick for the black. Shedrick, in 2002, Sony ended production of its recorders using what doomed video standard?
You know what? I'll say the camcorder. They were alive back at that time. I'll say camcorder.
I'll agree.
Betamax. Mark, you got to yourself.
Shedrick for the win.
All right.
Oh, yeah. 2 for 2.
2 for 2. 2 for 2. In 1985, Shedrick, David Lee Roth reached number 3 with California Girls, 20 years after this group did the same. What group?
Metallica? No.
I need to hear this version if Metallica made it. Just because I want to hear how it sounds.
I'd like to hear that too.
Right. No, not Metallica. Oh, my God. Oh, sweet Lord. Who did California Girls 20 years ago? Oh, God. You know, I'm going to say Van Halen. I don't know.
Well, he didn't sound too sure, and 85 was a little bit before my time. I'll disagree.
20 years prior to 1985 was 1965 when it was performed by the Beach Boys.
Beach Boys!
Yeah.
Yeah, 65 I know was definitely before my time.
Way before. And Justin was Secret Square.
Wow.
So next year it's going to be worth $20,000. Game 4 is worth $4,000. Each square is worth $1,000. No Secret Square at this point. Mark, we're going to start with you.
Okay, let's start things off with Jason.
Jason Myers.
I didn't even know he was still there.
Well, he's still here.
Pillows.
Jason, in a standard deck of cards, the Jack, Queen, and King all show both eyes in what suit?
Excuse me.
A lawsuit.
Indeed. Good one.
No, that would be the spades.
Okay, I will agree.
Clubs. Secret
The
Square.
clubs, okay.
Gotcha, bitch.
That time, Mark wins. Mark is our winner.
Good game, Mark.
That was good.
You played well. You played well, man.
Thank you. And I'm very
Look at all those circles. You are very rich indeed. You're walking out of here with a ton of money. $44,000. Ricky, congratulations and a happy new year to you.
Thank you. I had so much fun here.
Oh, I'm glad. Mark is our winner of Hollywood. He has won $16,750. But when we come back, Brandon's going to take my position again. I don't care if that sounded wrong. This show's already done well. He's going to offer up to $50,000 in our super match, and I'm going to get myself some whiskey. We'll be back after this.
Welcome back to Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour here at MVG Productions. Mark's our big winner today. Again, over $16,000 so far in winnings. I believe it was $16,750, right, Marty?
That's correct.
All right, and now you're going to get a chance to win some more here as we play our big money super match, of course. course, we polled a recent studio audience not too long ago. We asked them to give their best response to this. Blank B. Yep. Most popular answer on the board is going to get you $1,000. Second most popular answer is going to get $500. Third most popular answer is going to get you $250. And now 3 of our 9 stars are allowed to help you make matches here. Who do you choose on?
Mark, I got one.
Same.
All right,
So
Nels,
do I.
I'll go with you first then.
Nels?
Honeybee.
Right. Honeybee, okay.
I got one too.
I got one as well.
Let's go with
Everybody's
Marty.
got one.
But which one got the best one?
With who, Mark?
Marty.
Marty, okay. Marty, what do you say?
Spelling bee.
Spelling bee. Another good answer.
Yeah.
All right, who else?
I got one.
Justin. Bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
That was going to be my other one.
All
That
good
was
answers there. You've got Honeybee, Spelling Bee, or Bumblebee. You can go with one of those, or you can go with one of your own. But choice is yours. Mark, what do you say? How do you feel about the blank?
Well, to be honest, all 3 of them are really good answers, and as much as I'd like to choose all of them, I can unfortunately only pick one. Ergo, I'm going to pick Marty's answer, Spelling Bee.
Spelling Bee. All right.
Oh, you mother!
Well,
Sounds like somebody wants to skim your throat.
Let's see if the Spelling Bee is at the top of the list. But before we do that, we start at the bottom with our $250 response. King Bee. All right.
Oh, I didn't think
Not
of
a
that.
match there. I mean, yeah, there's a queen bee, but a king bee typically in regards to like a corporation or a gang or somebody there. All right, let's see if we can find a spelling bee under the $500 response. Spelling bee, here it is. It's a match.
Mark, if Honeybee's up there, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna say
It's gonna be Bumblebee.
It's not.
I think it's Bumblebee for real.
It's gonna be Bumblebee.
Queen.
Or the Queen Bee.
Let's see what's up there. Hey, all right, Seamus, slide it. Queen bee.
Queen bee.
I had it.
Yeah.
I had it.
Brandon was just talking about queen bee.
I had it too. What's the thing? I was
All
thinking
right. So, Mark, you've got yourself $500, so that's yours guaranteed. But now you're going to have a chance to see if you can multiply that 500 by one of our stars here in our big money super match here. Each of our celebrities has a card in front of them. 4 of them have multipliers of 10. 4 of them have multipliers of 25. 1 of them has a multiplier card of 50. You find the star, you match them head to head, you multiply your winnings. So potentially, you could be playing for up to $25,000, sir.
Come on, Mark.
If you can find the person who's got the 50. So, who do you think has it? Pick the star.
So choose the one that got you to win, man.
Come on, big man.
I will pick Kevin.
Kevin. All right.
Oh,
yes, yes.
All right, Kevin, let's see what your multiplier is. Pull that card in front of you there.
Come on, let's see a big one.
10.
Oh.
It's okay.
All right.
All right, that
can
means
do
you're going to
this.
be playing for 10 times your 500 or $5,000. But again,
All right.
you're doing
Still
our.
get good money out of that.
Yep, so it's still a good chunk of change. Now, remember, in the super match, in order to get the money, your answers must be exact here, okay? Must be an exact answer in order to win. All right, before the show, you picked super match number 11, and here it is for you. Kevin, PM me your best response to this. Happy blank.
Oh, Kevin.
Happy blank. HAPPY. Happy blank. Or happy blank. All right, Kevin is in. All right, Mark, for $5,000, how do you fill in the blank? Happy?
Even though mine's not for several more months, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. All right.
Oh,
A good answer there.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. We want to see a very happy birthday for $5,000, Kevin. What did you write down?
You know, I make a commitment to give it my very best. And knowing Mark like I do, he he's a sports fan. So am I. And I had thought of Happy Birthday, but since we're both sports fans, I went with Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
I said Happy New Year.
You right.
There were so many good ones.
There were.
I'm sorry, Mark. I tried, buddy.
Hey,
It's fine. It's fine.
no shame in it at all. I mean, again, both great answers here. Just unfortunately, just didn't match.
Yes.
Weren't able to give away the big money here.
To be fair, though, Kevin, Happy Gilmore is a very good movie.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it is. I was hoping you'd say that because we're both sports fans.
And we were talking about one of Adam Sandler's other big movies earlier with Billy
Yep.
Madison there. But
Billy Madison.
Well, Mark.
I was hoping it was the same wavelength.
Yeah. Fortunately, there, Mark. Can I talk, please, Nels? If it's okay, cool. I get you. In 1 second here. Mark, you didn't pick up the 5,000 there, but you did get the 500. So when we add that to your winnings, sir, you'll walk out of here with a grand total today of $17,250. Nicely done.
Congratulations.
But who had the big one?
Well, let's find out. Let's see. Everybody pull your cards. Let's see who had the 50 in front of them.
Who got the 50?
It was Nell.
Wow.
Nels?
What are the odds?
We couldn't give away $50,000 in the super match, but I mean, overall today on this episode alone, we've already given away, according to my calculations, over $61,000 between all of our contestants today. So I'm like,
that's about right.
I'm not mad at that at all. I
No.
consider that as very successful and a very fun game of the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour. Did everybody here have a good time?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Fun to watch.
I mean, it's a lot of effort to put this together every year, especially to get this many people in the room at the same time to be able to film this. So again, thank you all for being a part of this. Even if you weren't able to get on the panel, we'll try you again next year. And again, big shout out to Marty right here filling in as our host for Hollywood Squares. Give Marty a hand, y'all. Right there.
Marty.
Good job, Marty.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Brandon, I got to say, this was an absolute honor for me to do this with you. Last year, I participated in the panel, and I honestly never thought that I would collab on such a huge project like this because, like everybody else, I look forward to this every year. And the fact that I was able to step in and host Hollywood Squares was a huge honor for me, and I really appreciate it very much.
Well, you did a fantastic job. You're
Thank
welcome back
you.
anytime. We can't get our regular hosts in here, but you are more than happy to do this. And hopefully we can work together on something. Maybe getting Hollywood Squares actually up on the air here. Very soon.
We could do a bunch of those specials like Family Feud did back in the 70s and 80s. We could totally try for that.
Yeah, I'd like to see that, and I know the folks at home would definitely like to see that.
Oh yes.
But yes, thank you again to Marty. Thank you again to everybody on the panel. Thanks to everyone who has been a part of MVG Productions this year. It has definitely been an emotional whirlwind ride, both up, down, in, out, over, under, around, and through to get through here. But we are just a few hours away now from hopefully this very bad game of Jumanji being over with. So
oh my god!
I've told everybody this about 2020 is like, when the clock strikes 12 tonight, I ask that you please do not yell out Happy New Year, because I mean, don't get me wrong, that's traditionally what you want to do, but for the sake of all of us getting through 2020 in one piece and hopefully ending this game and we can return to life as once we knew, I'm requesting or I'm asking that everyone out there scream out the word Jumanji to end this game, because I'm so done with 2020.
I absolutely plan on doing that. I plan on doing
that. That's what everybody does at Target in Minneapolis every time Nels gets off of work.
Really?
Another one more in there to end the year.
And yet somehow I think things are going to stay just the same around here, at least for us here on the YouTube
And that's
channel.
okay around here. That's okay around here because we do all our shows virtually. So we're all spread across the country and up in Canada as
Very
well.
true.
So,
But all right.
Brandon, can I just say one thing before we go off the air?
Sure.
Yeah.
As we look into 2021, we're going to realize a lot of things might change, might not. Just remember, always tell the people that are around you how much you love them.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Great.
If you're going out
We
tonight,
need love
if
every
you're going
time.
out,
Seriously.
if you're going out tonight, although we kind of don't recommend it, but if you have to, please be safe tonight. Please take safety precautions. Wear your mask, people.
Call an Uber.
Please be safe. Call an Uber. Don't drink and drive. And really, on behalf of myself and Brandon and everybody here, all of our wonderful cast and crew, we'd like to wish all of you a very safe and happy new year. 2021 is going to be an awesome year. I know it is for me because I've got some pretty big plans coming up. Hopefully, if all goes well. But I know Brandon here. I believe as of the time we are taping this program, we are just about. Hold on, let me look real quick. We are just about 91. As of the time of taping, it's probably increased a little bit by the time this airs. But as of the time of taping, we are 91 subscribers away from 1,000. And I can pretty much safely say, Brandon, I think you're gonna hit 1,000 in 2021. I really think so.
If I don't, something has gone horribly wrong, to say the least.
Yeah.
If he don't, heads are gonna roll.
This is the longest. This is the longest parting shot I've ever been a part of.
Well, I mean, it's the end of the year. Click the subscribe button if you haven't. All of us here have a safe and happy new year. God bless you all. Brandon, take us out.
And as always, guys, remember to be safe, take care of yourselves out there. And again, like you said, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down below. That way you never miss out on all the fun and games going down here at MVG Productions. And until we are back again for a brand new year of shows, new games, new everything, same old crazy cast that you've gotten to know and love over the last 4 years or so. For Marty, for everybody else here at MVG Productions, I'm your host, Brandon Scruggs, reminding you to help control the human population this year. Wash your face, wash your hands, wear a mask, and wash your ass. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next year, folks.
Happy New
All right. It is. The credits are rolling. The music's playing. You know what it means. Somebody grab me the champagne. We all got a dose now.
Keep it up.
All right, don't spill it all.
Get over here.
I'm not trying to make Seamus clean it all up tonight. There we go.
Come on. Everybody's getting to celebrate.
Do it.
Thank you. Start pouring it out.
Come on. Everybody.
There we go. Everybody grab a glass. Grab a glass. There we go.
Yes, everybody grab a glass. I think
I'm not drink, but damn it, I want to celebrate.
Well, we have non-alcoholic versions too for you guys. I mean, we're not irresponsible.
Well, Dave, you only last one.
I already had one glass. Happy New Year.
I wish that was the case for me. One glass and I'm already toasted. I'm like, not a chance. Not a chance. Alright. Glasses up to everyone. Thank you guys. Couldn't do this without you. Appreciate each and every one of you. Appreciate each and one of you out there on YouTube. We'll see y'all next year.
Happy New Year, everybody. Good
Pull your pants off.
The preceding clip should not have been seen by anyone under the age of... wait. No, they've just increased the age restriction to 21. If you are aged between 18 and 21, please take a cold shower and gargle mouthwash for the next 2 hours. For anyone else who is feeling the after effects of this clip, we told you so. Please help others avoid the same fate by commenting below and subscribing to gain more information on how to recover from this disaster.